Yo, welcome, guys. Welcome. I hope you had a wonderful day. Thank you for coming. Welcome. I am live. Lucy Mkumbe on time, yes. How are you doing, sis? I hope you had a wonderful day. Welcome to today's live stream. I hope you're doing well with the rest. Happy to see you here. 3 million people in the house. Welcome, Lucy. I hope you've given the live stream a thumbs up. Paul, are you Dida, my guy? Paul, how are you, Paul? Are you okay, Paul? Thank you so much for coming, Paul. Please like the live stream as you come in. I'm good. Hope you are good too. Yes, I'm good. Aliwande, hello, Dida in chat. Aliwande, welcome. We are good. I hope you're doing well, Aliwande. And Lucy, thank you for the feedback. I'm good. I hope you're good too. Yes, I'm good. I had a busy day. I was a bit held up somewhere. That's why I was late, but I'm here. I'm okay, sis. Thank you for asking. Welcome. Please, guys, give the live stream a thumbs up. Thanks, doing well. Aliwande, I'm okay, but not okay, you know? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, this issue of you know, Aliwande. I have a friend who was supporting Spain, and I was there. Like, hope everyone is well too. Yeah. So I have a friend who was supporting Spain, and I was like, no, Spain will not win. So we had to strike a small deal. We had to strike a small deal about the game, and he won. That's why I'm still in a shock, like, you know. Yeah, but it is what it is. It's a game. Whenever you go to a game, there should be a loser, a winner, and a loser. And a good sportsmanship is that who accept defeat, a win and defeat. Aliwande, you know, I was looking at Twini Njeri yesterday when she was like, oh, I wanted to bet. She was like, I wanted to bet, but I was 50-50. Yeah, I was like, Twini, maybe you are talking about me. So for me, it wasn't a bet. Aliwande, it wasn't a bet, but it was just a small promise. Like, okay, if they win, you know, I had to do something for my G. Yeah, but it is what it is, eh? It's a game, and we had to have. I'm sorry. Next time, trust. Aliwande. Next time, I trust you. Yeah, but Spain is fire. I know. Yeah, I know. But I had these two friends. But this friend from Spain was like stubborn. We have to win. We have to win. And I'm very close to the other guy who is from Scotland. Scotland, and Scotland is in the UK. So that's England. Yeah, he was supporting England. So I was like, it was kind of an argument. We will win, we will win. So I had to take side. I had to take side because they told me to take side. So I had to support my guy. And I was like, Leader, where is this sweetheart of mine? But Paul, I don't know who is your sweetheart because you have a lot of sweethearts. Who is your sweetheart? Crossdale J, welcome, welcome, Crossdale J. How are you doing today? Thank you for coming. Welcome, welcome. We are born with a ball in our hands. Aliwande. Aliwande, so you become Spanish, eh? Okay, sawa. Sawa, sawa. But there's a time during World Cup. I don't know. I can't remember which World Cup it was, but I supported Spain. So it's not like I don't support Spain. Yeah, I do support Spain. But if you have two teams that you like and they are playing, you have to take sides. And there was this guy who is my very close friend. I had to take sides with him, and it costed me. Yeah, guys, if you don't know what you're talking about, yesterday Spain was playing with England. Yeah, it was the finals, and yeah, so Spain won over England, and I have two friends, one from Spain and another one from Scotland, which is in the UK, and they were arguing about this match. I know the match becomes sweeter. Yeah. So they were arguing about this match like Spain versus England, and one of them is very close to me. Is very close to me. So I had to take sides, like to support him because that's what it means by being friends. Because I like both teams, like Spain and England. Yeah, but it was a game, and yeah, you have to support one. So I had to support my friend from Scotland. When it comes to match, men with money is nothing. Yeah, so for me, it's not like it was like a bet, but the guy promised us like we will win. Spain will take this cup, and we were like, no, 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 no. And then we promised him that if Spain wins, then we'll provide him breakfast and lunch. One will cater for his breakfast, and the other one will cater for the lunch. Yeah, so it was not something big. Yeah, but yes. Aliwande, don't tell Jerry, okay? Don't tell Jerry. Yeah, so yeah, so guys, welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. I hope you had a wonderful day. Thank you for showing up here to today's live stream. Today is the 15th day of the month, and is 15th day of our 30 days challenge. So we are midway, we are halfway. Yeah, so the other day we did our giveaway. We did our giveaway, and we had our Dida, buy me coffee and lunch. Aliwande, I thought maybe you're the one who will buy me a coffee because because you won, yeah, because you won, so you have to spend some money. Aliwande, I thought maybe you're the one who will buy me a coffee. Please, sir, may I come in? Come in, come in. The door is open. How are you doing, Sis Grace? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for coming. Please, guys, give the live stream a thumbs up. Give the live stream a thumbs up as you come in. Aliwande, if you check my YouTube channel, there's buy me a coffee there. You can do that. At least I can wipe my tears for losing. Now you can't make me go through like, Grace, we won the match, so I need congrats present. No, I already told you congratulations, Aliwande. So you can't put me into this again because I'm healing right now. Because yesterday I was not in the mood, like, we lost, and then I had to give breakfast to someone, and then here you are demanding something from me. Ah, for real? Which match? I'm behind the scene. Oh, yesterday Spain and England were playing. Yeah, and Aliwande is in Spain, so she was supporting Spain, and I was supporting England. But we lost. Yes, that's why Aliwande is so happy today. Grace, are you listening? Yes. Aliwande is so happy today. So happy. Okay. Sawa Aliwande, I see. You still want me to feel bad, eh? I wish Twini was here. So guys, welcome. Welcome to the class, welcome to the live stream, welcome to the 15th day of the month and 15th day of this birthday series. So we are here. So the other day I promised you that, guys, I'll be talking about my life after high school. Mfalme King Legend, hi host. Hi Mfalme, how are you doing? Yes sis, congratulations to your team and sorry to Baraka. Yes, please sis Grace, tell her to do something on buy me a coffee. At least I can wipe my tears. Grace, tell Aliwande to do something on my buy me a coffee so I can wipe my tears, because it's not easy. I had to provide someone with breakfast today because I promised. It was kind of a bet. So I'm still feeling bad about that. Maureen Atieno, welcome. Dida, as a gift, play my list. I will. That's simple, eh? But that's simple. But you can still do something on my buy me a coffee. I wipe my tears. Yeah. So, Maureen, how you doing? Welcome. Maureen says hi, Aliwande. No black and white today. Yeah, black and white was for last week, for those who requested for it. And there are other people who are also complaining that they don't want black and white. That's why I decided to come live and clear. Winners are the ones to be gifted. Do something to Sis Aliwande. Yes, I will. Her request is very simple. The second request is very simple. I will play her list. So Aliwande, I will play your list. Oforokolo, greetings Dida. Oforokolo, my elder brother, welcome. Nice to see you here. Thank you for coming. How are you doing? How was your day? How is your day? Blessings all the way. Welcome, and take the front seat. Feel at home. You're already at home, but let me give you a jacket so that you can feel at home. Marina, see you. Aliwande, Grace, we are the ones who won, so the gift go to me. Okay, so you guys, you've decided that ni mbaya sawa. But for real, yesterday I was feeling really bad about that, Aliwande, because that time when I was in your live stream, my friend kept on calling me, kept on texting me, hey, don't forget my breakfast tomorrow, all that stuff. Yeah. Life with Kadi, how are you? Welcome. I hope you had a wonderful day. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for coming. Life with Kadi, I saw your live stream yesterday. It was so blessed. Even I was texting, I was chatting, but you couldn't see me. Yeah, but it was so nice. Welcome, Kadi. I hope you're okay. Thank you for coming. Grace, Kadi, hello. Aliwande laughing. Life with Kadi says, I'm good. You? Yeah, I'm good. I can't complain. And Kadi, I saw that video that you had posted on your the video that you're using on your live stream. Yeah, it was so bad. I don't know which side you are. Are you supporting him or not? Yeah, so welcome, welcome all of you. Welcome, welcome, welcome all of you. We've been here for 15 minutes, so I think next cheza cards vizuri bro. Usijali Aliwande, I normally support Spain. It was just because of this friend, but yeah, nilikuona but singe type, simu ilikuwa moto. Okay, okay, okay. Nice kama uliniona. Nice kama uliniona. But your live stream was so blessed. I hope you got something good from that. I hope you got something good from that. Yeah, nice to see you here, Kadi. Nice to see you here, Aliwande. Grace, thank you for coming. We are 6 million people in the house and 15 minutes in this live stream. So I think we can proceed. So we are still going on with our birthday series. We did our week 1 and we got our winners. Our winners were Laura, Maria, and who was the other winner? It was Laura, Maria, and NK. Yeah, and then week 2, that is last week, even today Dida hata siamini. Oh, so you don't know who is blessing you with that? Don't worry, as long as they're there, you just take it. All right, just take it, just take it, just take it. I hope you got something good from that, because I saw you are so blessed. You are so blessed. I really felt good about that. Yeah, I felt happy for you. Nimefika leo, kuna story ama zawadi. Wewe leo klasi inaanza. This is week 3. Laura, you were so active in week 1, but week 2 ukaingia kwa miti. I hope you are safe over there. So I was telling you that week 1 Laura was the winner. She got her 3 coffees. Though bado anarukaruka, I don't know where to put the coffee. Sijui nimpe Grace ama nini ama nimpe Kadi. Laura, nataka kujipanga nipike haraka. Okay, Laura. And then number 2 was anataka kujipanga. Okay. And then number 2 was Maria, and number 3 was NK. And then last week we had Judy Carissa was number 1 and she got her coffee. Number 2 was Mercy Mudama, she got her coffee. Number 3 was Maria. 1 coffee was added to the two coffees that she got in week 1. Yeah, but I still have them. So Maria and Laura. Niambie kuna story. Yeah, story iko. Class inaanza leo. Laura. Story iko. Today I'm talking about my life after high school. Yeah, today I'm talking about my life after high school. So kama unapika na unategea. Sasa leo nisikie makini. Yeah, unapika na unasikiza. Lest you come here on Saturday ukiwa wewe ni empty debe like Wanga. Anajaribu apate majibu lakini hapati because she wasn't in class. And Stella. So guys, I've been telling you my story about my life since I was a kid, since I was born. When I was a kid growing up in the village, my early school life. Kabla waanze coffee ya leo ni kando na ile ingine. Yeah, kabisa. Laura, week 1 you are the winner. Week 2 yenye tulimaliza juzi on Saturday, we had another winner. Yeah, we had another winner. The winner was Judy Carissa and she scooped her coffee. And then number 2 was Mercy Mudama. She got her coffee. Number 3 was Maria, but Maria didn't take the coffee for week 1. So she said I added to that, which is still pending because we are still proceeding, ili maybe tukimaliza aipate kwa pamoja. Yeah, so this is very different from week 1 and week 2. And then week 2, the last week, we'll be winding up. I'll see what I'll do. Yeah, but it's very different. So the class begins. Grace baby, juzi ilinipita wageni Grace, I understand. I understand. But once you're free, you can just watch the live stream so that you can be at par. Yeah, you can't afford to miss such easy questions from the live streams. And still, that way, you are supporting me, guys. You know, I'm doing this. Nimesema nipewe mimi ya Laura. So Laura, we simu sasa kwa makucha. So Laura, umesema yako tumpe Grace. I can do that right now. Huh? Umesema yako tumpe Grace. I can do that right now if you authorize me to do that. Yeah, so chumvi mkono mmoja, simu kwingine. Aya, usiunguze chakula ukafukuzwa kazi. Grace, shh. Okay, Grace, quiet. We are in class. It's not like a class, but it's story time. Story come. Nimenyamaza Laura. Yeah. Story come. Okay, so as I was saying, like I've been telling you my story about my life, and I say that my life is an open book, like you can open it and read it anywhere. So I've been opening my book, like telling you about my life since I was born, my childhood, my upbringing, my early school life, my upper primary school. I went to high school, the way I met my wife, to the point that I was dating my wife in high school. Yeah, so before I do, I want to do a small connection from where I ended to what I want to talk right now, like the story of my life after high school. Yeah, so in high school, I said it's where I met my wife, and yes, we started dating, and dating is normally not easy. It's not like all smooth all the way. Like sometimes we have ups and downs. Yeah, it happened a lot. Yeah, but it is what it is. But it got to a point I did my KCSE, that is Kenya Secondary School, that is Kenya Certificate of Secondary School Education, KCSE, and I left Godoma High School. But I had made a lot of friends from the school, from my class, that is our cohort or my class, and the junior classes. Yeah, I had made a lot of friends. So I remember when I was leaving the school after I had cleared my exams, I had a very big group of people who escorted me to the gate, and even some were crying. I couldn't imagine that. So I knew that I was loved. I was loved because of the way I was carrying myself in school. And yes, I went out of this gate as a non-student by that time. Yeah, so it was in November. And by that time when I left Godoma, I went home in the village, and there was a wedding at home. So first of all, I was used to like the school life, seeing my friends, and now I'm going home. I'll be there. Auntie Pia! Auntie Pia, welcome. How are you doing, Auntie Pia? Nice to see you here, Auntie Pia. It's been a minute. Welcome. Life done. How is everyone? We are doing good, Auntie Pia. That's my auntie. Over there. My one and only auntie. Welcome, Auntie. Guys, please give the live stream a thumbs up. And if you don't have Auntie Pia, please connect with her. Maureen Otieno, I can see you. Crossdale J, Laura. Laura usiunguze chakula. Yeah, so Maureen, I hope Trevor is good. Say hi to him. Yeah, so let's proceed. 7 million people in the house. Grace, Auntie Pia, hi. Yeah, Grace, that's my aunt, Auntie Pia. Yeah, so let's proceed. So I went out of the, I will say Dida. Okay. Thank you, Maureen. So, Auntie, hi from Laura. Maureen, thank you for the love hearts. Sharon Shield, how are you doing, Sharon? Nice to see you here. How are you doing? Thank you for coming. I hope you had a wonderful day. I really appreciate your presence here. Welcome, welcome, and take the front seat. 10 million people in the house. And those in the bush, salute. I see you. I see you and I'm watching you. Yeah, Laura Sasa Darling from Antipia. Yeah, I can see the bush is rich. We have a number of people in the bush. I really appreciate your presence here. Feel at home and stay right where you are. If you can come in the chat and say hi to me, well and good. If you can't, just stay right there. Yes, Sharon Shield, hello from Antipia, Rans, UK. Sharon says, Dida Safari, hello. Yeah, hello Sharon. Thank you for coming. Hello everyone from Sharon Shield. Yeah. So I left the school. After high school, I left, I went home, and the first thing that came to my mind, like it was we could break from school like for half term or the long holidays, but I knew I would come back to school like to meet my friends, to meet my girlfriend, all that stuff. But now it clicked in my mind that I had finished high school. So now I've gone back home to the village. My girlfriend has gone back to her home. My friends have also gone to their homes. So we're not going to meet again. Yeah. But the good thing is that we were connected on Facebook, and also we had exchanged contacts with friends. So we kept on communicating. Yeah, so I went home. It was in November, and by that time my elder sis Grace was getting married. So some of my friends came home for the wedding, all that stuff, and then after the wedding, December came, we celebrated Christmas, and January came, we celebrated New Year. So I had been home for like a month and a half. So I decided to like go and get a job, like this casual job, because now I was just out of high school. The results are not yet out, and I think I can't stay at home just to like you're just at home doing nothing. So I decided to go to Mombasa. Mombasa is a city in the coastal region, the second largest city in Kenya. So I decided to go to Mombasa like to find a job, like these casual jobs, because I had cousins there who were doing casual jobs like building and constructions, all that stuff. So there's this one cousin who was doing tiling, like fixing the tiles. So I went to him. I went to one cousin who used to stay with us at home. I was staying at at his place. But then there was this other cousin who used to take me in the morning. We used to go and do the tiling stuff. I didn't know how to do the tiling, but I was just there like a laborer to help him. Yeah. So I did that for the whole month of January and then Feb. But before I left home, I had applied. I know my sis Grace said she knows everything about me after high school, but I'm not sure if some of this stuff, she knows some of this stuff. Yeah, she just knows them like in a general sense, but the step by step bit of it, I know. Maybe some of that she'll know it here. Yeah. So I went to Mombasa. I did that job like tiles, fixing tiles with my cousin brother. Yeah, so I did it for like 1 month because I went just immediately after New Year. I went to Mombasa and I did it for the whole month of January. But before I left the village, I had applied. Nimefika huku, hope sijachelewa, hujachelewa. Yeah, that's why I came early. So welcome, Unfiltered Maria, the one and only Maria. Welcome. So that's why Grace came earlier, because you want to like fix the gaps where you don't know about me. Yeah, you want to know. Yeah, so before I left the village, I had applied to a nearby high school, because in high school I told you guys, Dida mambo, ebu smile kidogo. Wewe wewe Maria, ukiniambia ni smile mimi ninacheka. Hiyo Kiswahili hapo imetupicha. Sawa, welcome Maria. Welcome. Laura says Maria. Crossdale says Sharon. Unfiltered Maria says Grace Mambo. Maureen, thank you for the love. Unfiltered Maria, hello from Sharon. Maria, hello from Maureen. Lisewa, Maria, choir practice ni mapema. Ni choir gani hii yenye mnaongelea? Which choir is this? Unfiltered Maria says Sharon, hey. Crossdale, hey from Maureen. Welcome Maria. Yeah, which choir is this you're talking about? Which choir is this you're talking about? I'm the bishop here and I don't know which choir you're talking about. So give me heads up. Give me heads up so that I can be at par, so that I can know what you're talking about. Yeah, so before I left the village, because when I was in high school, let's say like Form 2, not Form 2, yeah, Form 2 and Form 3, I used to go to this Ariba Riba choir. Are you guys members of the choir? When did you join? And I don't know you. I know our choir has how many people? Twinny, me, Twinny, another one who was admitted was John Wambua. Who else? EK. So our choir has 4 people. Aliseo, tuanza class when. So our choir has 4 people. Just EK, my bro, Jerry, my twin, John Wambua, who had the guitar, and I. 4. And then Alisewa, you are the cheerleader. Maria, when did you join the choir? Maria mapema ndio best. Okay. Yeah, so when I was in Form 2 and Form 3, Alisewa taanza class 1. Mkurugenzi, my bro, welcome. How are you doing? Thank you for coming. I hope you're doing well. Na mimi na Alisewa tumejiingiza by force. But there's a recruitment fee or joining fee. I hope you'll be able to like Maria Fire Mistress. No. Laura Sasa. So are you able to like pay the joining fee? Yeah, so that was just a short break. Let's proceed. So when I was in Form 2 and Form 3, there's this neighboring school very close to my home. I used to go there for tuitions. I think when we had there was ile kofi yangu itanilipia. Haitoshi. Haitoshi. How many coffees do you have, by the way, Maria? How many coffees do you have? The first time you had 2. Yeah, you are the second. The second week you were the third. So 3 coffees. 3 coffees are not enough. You know how many coffees you need? They're not enough. This is a serious choir. I lost count. 3. It's 3 coffees. Maria, she bought coffee and lunch. Why do you call Maria? She bought coffee and lunch. Okay, so I even during the time, those who remember, I gave the story about my school when I was in Form 1. There was a serious strike and our dormitory was burned to ashes, and I lost everything. So during that time, Kadi, I see you. Mkurugenzi, hello from Grace. Kadi, stop peeping at me. I see you. Yeah, so before when I was in Form 1 plus fine ya kuchelewa. No, mimi si kuchelewa. I go by your instructions. Kadi uko huku. Yeah, kadi yako huku. But kadi jana alikuwa US. Kadi alikuwa US jana akihuzunika na Trump when Trump was shot. Yeah, so when I was in Form 1, our dormitory, there was a serious strike back in school, and our dormitory got burnt down to ashes, and I lost everything. And that thing kept on traumatizing me because I was still very young. And we stayed at home. We stayed at home. Maria Dida bought coffee and lunch to return the money he wants. Quiet. It's not me who set the registration fee. It's the treasurer. The treasurer is Twinny. Yeah, so I was like, we stayed at home for 2 months. So for those 2 months, I used to go to this neighboring school, like to do like tuitions, because you cannot stay at home for 2 months. You're not in school. So when I was in Form 2, I also went for tuition over there. And then Form 3, I went for tuition, I think, in April. So the teachers there knew me, and they knew my performance. So when I finished high school, there's that last exam that we had done in high school. I had the results. Those days we used to call them mocks, or district mocks. So I had my results. So I went to the school. There's this one, and I was like, okay, we need a teacher of English in school. So if you can apply, but the problem is that you haven't mock. Yes. So the problem is that you haven't received your results, but because we know you and we know your performance, you can give it a try maybe, and then we'll try to talk with the principal. Maybe you can get a slot. If your results come, then you'll see. Maybe if you'll proceed with the teaching profession, then yeah, you can go ahead. So I did my first ever application. I did my application on the 26th of December. So I'm normally very good with dates. That's why when I tell you something, I normally tell you the exact dates. I'm very good with dates. So I did my first application immediately after Christmas. That was on 26th of December 2011. So I did my application, and then I gave it to there's another friend who was a teacher in that school. We went to the same school, but he was one class ahead of me, but he was teaching in that school because he studied in that school, scored a very good grade, and the school decided to take him. Stella Stella, welcome. Stella, welcome. Stella, welcome. Stella, I can say you are late but not late, okay? Because some of this stuff, you already know. So we are at 38 minutes in the live stream. Stella, welcome. Yeah, so I gave this application letter to my friend who was my neighbor, but we went to the same primary school. But in high school, I went to Godoma. He went to this school I'm talking about. And then when he finished Form 4 in 2010, he scored a good grade, and the school decided to absorb him, for him to teach in the school. So he used to come, because we are from the same locality or same village, like whenever he's going to school, he used to work. When you say school, it's like he was a student, but he was a teacher. So whenever he was going to work, he used to pass by our home. So I gave him this application letter. He submitted it to the management or the principal. And boom, January came. I went to Mombasa, as I've stayed at my cousin's place, and then there was another cousin who was who was in the building and construction field, especially fixing tiles. So I joined him to help him do the tile fixing. So he used to give me like maybe 500 shillings, 400, depending on the job that he has been offered. Yeah, and I used to enjoy that because I'm out of school and at least I'm getting something. But I did that for a month. I did that for a month, and on I think Stella in the chat that time she was joining Form 1, Ribe Girls High School. So she was joining Form 1. I remember my dad had come from the village with Stella to town, and we met at my grandfather's place. My grandfather's place, who is a cousin to my grandfather. Okay, but he is our grandfather because by then he was still alive. Yeah, so we met at his place. I met Dad and Stella at our granddad's place, and when I was there, I still remember that day because let me try to remember the date. 765. Yeah, it was date 5. It was date 5, and I'm glad that Stella is here. Maybe Stella has forgotten when she reported school, but I'm here. I'll remind her. I will remind her. So date 5 or the 5th of Maureen, I see you. Alisewa, thank you for the love hearts unfiltered. You're here. Stella, Laura, Grace. Yes, Nalo. So the 5th of February 2012, Stella was Dad had taken Stella for shopping because Stella was supposed to report at school. Ladies in the house, hey, from Maureen. So Stella was supposed to report to school on the 8th. That was on a Monday. On the 8th, where are men? Yeah, Crossdale was here. Yeah, so Stella was supposed to report at school on the 8th, and on the 5th, which was a Friday, Dad had taken Stella for shopping. So when we were seated there, I received a call from this school in front of Dad and Stella that I submitted my application and they have reviewed my results. The Maurice Odor, hello brother Maurice, welcome. How are you doing? I hope you had a wonderful day. Thank you for coming. Thank you for showing up. Yeah, so I received this call that my application has been reviewed and they have offered me a job as a teacher of English and literature. And I was like, wow. Yeah, so they were asking me to report immediately, if possible, the same day. So I told them that I was in Mombasa, so I will go there on Monday the 8th. Yeah, so as my dad and Stella were preparing to go to school for Form 1 admission, I had to go back to the village. Wow, thanks for the reminder. I know you had forgotten. Stella, I know you had forgotten, and that is why I'm your teacher. Yeah, so Stella went to school, reported school on the 8th of February 2012, and I went. Maureen, kindly listen. Sina mwa Kenya. Yeah, that's nice. Hata sijielewi, imagine. Yeah, so I'm here to remind you because I know you have forgotten all this stuff. For me, I remember even the day. Wanga lady, Wanga, welcome Wanga. And Wanga, you should be serious on this class because I don't want you to come on Saturday and try to force things. Hata kama ni mwaka wa kuforce, lakini don't try to force things. Now the class has started, Wanga. Yeah, people are winning and the questions are very simple. Yeah, so Maria, hope you are listening. Yeah, she's in the bush. I know she's listening. Bishop, yes, Wanga. Welcome, welcome, Shirika. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming. Yeah, so it's nice also I'm reminding you, Stella, about your stuff. Yeah, so I went home the following day. That was on a Saturday. I went home, the village, and then on Sunday I went to church. I'm doing good. Nice to hear that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mpenzi, who is your mpenzi? Who is your mpenzi? Wanga, we want to know. You have a new catch? Yeah, so on Sunday I went to church, and then on Monday, the 8th of February 2012, Wanga, usikize usiniambie nikusaidie. Yes. Yes. So on the 8th of Feb 2012, I reported to this school. I woke up very early. Mind you, this was my first job. Our one and only Mpenzi Laura. Yes, Shakahola girl. She's here, yes. Yeah, but she's busy where she is. She's cooking, but she has her phone on the other side because she has to be attentive with this class. Yeah, so this was my first ever job. Crossdale brother, welcome, welcome. Oh, you're still here. Maureen, you are asking where are the men. Brother Crossdale is here. Thank you, Brother Crossdale, for the support. You're an amazing soul. Thank you so much for the support. Yeah, so on this was my first ever job, and I was like, wow, so I'm going to teach in high school. So I woke up very early in the morning, very early in the morning. So I went to the school. So I arrived at the school at like 15 minutes past, around 15 minutes past 8, and I can still remember, like, Wanga, I thought unani mimi mpenzi. Yeah, so when I go to the school, I remember Maria, huna nyota shangazi. Mkija hapa kwangu nyota ni lazima. Yeah, nyota hapa ni lazima. So I remember when I got to the school, the students were still on parade or assembled there with the teachers, all that stuff. So I arrived. I had a bicycle. I had a bicycle. So I had dressed like decently, nicely, and then I was riding on a bicycle. So when I got there, like, they were still on a parade. So I think someone spotted me, and all heads turned on the other side. Uli arrived when? On the 8th of Feb. And Laura, usiniulize haya maswali. Niko na kitabu na kalamu, nishaandika 3 answers. Sawa, 3 answers ya maswali yako. Yeah, so I think they were expecting a new teacher because the teacher who was there had been posted by government in another school. So it's kind of, they were expecting a new teacher. So when I came to the school, so like the teachers, let's say the students were facing on the other side. So I came from the from the back. So it's kind of like someone saw me. So I only remember when my English teacher punished me back in high school. Nilipiga magoti forward, teacher wewe. Wait, Stella, don't preempt the story. Tutafika hapo, Stella. By the way, Stella is my sis, but at one point she became my student. Nilimfundisha English, Stella. So now naanza kutoa mshene. I only remember when my English teacher punished me back in high school. Nilipiga magoti 4 hours, teacher wewe. Stella. Sawa, na Stella hapo ninaweza kukuuliza swali. Nitakuuliza swali hapo. Okay. Yeah, so let's proceed. So I think they were expecting a new teacher. So they all turned. Stella, nitafunza mtoto wako, hebu saa. Yeah, so Stella ako naye tayari. Stella yuko. Yeah, so all people turn to like at the back, and I was there like, oh, were they expecting me? Banga mtoto wako, yeah. Were they expecting me? Yeah, but I just stood there until the parade was over. and then I went to the head teachers or the principal's office, and I was like, it was very simple. Like, you are Dida, yes. You did an application, yes. You're the one we called you, yes. Are you ready to start working? Yes. Even now, or you will come back tomorrow? I was like, I'm very ready. And he took me to form 2. He took me to form 2 and said, Wanga, relax, nimewafungia, niko na simu zao. Stella ako na Akinyi, Wanga mtoto ako. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it was like a dream, because I thought maybe it would be something like, systematic. You do this, do that, or go back and come tomorrow. Either you have a very sharp memory. Nakumbuka tu siku nilizaa peke yake. Wanga, kwa nini unakumbuka hiyo siku peke yake? Yeah, for me, I have a very sharp memory, especially things that are very are related to me or people close to me. I remember, especially the dates. Wanga, hello, ati sikuuliza. Yeah, I remember even the dates. Hata siku yenye nilitongoza wife, siku ya kwanza, na siku yenye alikubali, and I remember even the dates. Yes. Yeah, so going forward, I was taken to this class, and Stella, yes, yeah. So I was taken to this class, and I introduced myself, and I was a bit scared because I'm straight from high school. I've never taught anywhere, and I've been taken to form 2, and the students are there, like, they are eager to know the teacher. They are eager to know, to see how the teacher will take them through the class. Yeah, so they had very high hopes with me. Yeah, so for me, I was just there, and I just had an interactive class. I wanted to know them too. Yeah, so I didn't know that I can talk, because I was like, okay, the class is 40 minutes. Because when I got to the school, I went to the principal, and then it was around 8:45, and the principal was like, okay, so if you are ready to start, then do you need a book, or you can just go without a book? I was like, I need a chalk. Lady Posh 254, anguka nayo. I like the way you're coming with a style, Lady Posh. Welcome, Lady Posh. How have you been? It's been a minute, Lady Posh. Hatupatani kwa hizi street. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming. Welcome. Please give the live stream a thumbs up as you come in. Yeah, so I was like, nikajiaminia kidogo. I told the principal I just need a chalk, because this is my first day. I was like, okay, if you need a chalk, then I can take you to form 2, because right now you have a lesson. This is the second lesson, and you have a lesson in form 2. So I went to form 2, and I found myself like talking, and the students were so happy. Like, I could see. So they kept me like going. At first I was scared, but it reached a point like I adjusted, and they were there, like, they're smiling, they are happy, and I took the whole lesson until break time. Wanga, how are you? Did your wife pass my salamu? Okay, that's a private conversation over there. Yeah, so that's how I started working. My first job as a teacher and trained teacher in high school in 2012, just immediately after my high school. And I stayed there for a while, because I was waiting to like join college. But remember, I started working, or I started teaching without papers, because my results were not yet out. So my KCSE results came out when I was in school as a teacher. even when the results came. I was so sick that day. I was sick because every teacher was just eager, waiting to see what I have gotten. The students also knew about that. Yeah, so I was so sick. Glad we requested for the results, but they didn't come. So when the results came, I was at home. So it was my secret, but later on I had to do a copy and send it to the principal. But the way he had performed, I was not really happy about it. Sharon Sheila, see you. Grace, thank you for the love. Unfiltered Maria, see you. Yeah, so I wasn't really happy about the results that I got, and I was like, I wanted to repeat. Lady Posh doing great, sijapokea bad. Okay. Yeah, Sharon Sheila, see you. Yeah, so I wasn't happy about the results, and I was ready to repeat. And this one I know maybe Sis Grace you don't know, but I was ready to quit my job. Yeah, I was ready to quit my job, and it had gone to a point I was to repeat in Barani High School in Malindi. Barani High School, that was the school of my choice. Your wife is not a good person. So Wanga has a wife? Okay, let me not go to this private conversation, but okay. Yeah, so I wanted to repeat. Yeah, but after a very long conversation at home, here najua. Yeah, after a very long conversation with my parents at home and some of the teachers that we were working with, like I decided like to proceed. Yeah, not to go back, because there was a transition. There was a transition in the government during that time, and there were a lot of changes, especially in the way nikatamani hiyo grade yako nipewe mimi. Usijichomee hapa Grace. Grace utajichomea. Yeah, and me, I was there crying. By the way, when I went home during that day when the results came out, because I was like, I'm a teacher and then I've scored this grade. How will my students look at me? Yeah, so I really cried. I'm telling you, I really cried, and that is why I was ready to go back to class, because I was like, if I got this grade and I'm there standing in front of the students, like if they know about my grade, what will they tell me? Yeah, but it was not. Yes, Dida, she has. Mima is Wanga's wife, and Mima's wife is Wanga. Huh? Huh? That one Mima, my pastor. Lady Posh, do you know that Mima is my pastor? You know, I'm the bishop, and in my church, Mima is my pastor. So Mima is Wanga's wife. Now I know. Now I know. But we have to verify this information from Mima herself. Yeah, so no, Bishop, she is lying. Yeah, that's why I'm wondering. Like Mima, that one Mima, my amazing and wonderful pastor. Lady Posh. Okay. Yeah, so after consultation, yes, is the pastor and her wife. If you see Wanga, you must see Mima. Oh yeah. I know, I understand what you're talking about, but hapo kwa wife sasa. Wow. Wow. Okay, so let's proceed. Yeah, so after a very long conversation with my parents and some of the teachers that were very close to me, like we decided like there's no going back to class. So I continued teaching. That was 2012 January. No, Feb, the 8th of Feb. That's when I started, and then after like 3 weeks of teaching, I like how Dida is doubting Mima and not Wanga. Yeah, I doubt Mima, but Wanga, huyo tunamjua. Wanga si like Wanga huyo tunamjua huyo. We know Wanga. Everybody knows Wanga. But Mima, my pastor. Hey, hapo mpaka to verify. Yeah, so guys, I became a teacher. That was my first ever job that I did. Yeah, um, hmm. so going forward, why I'm not a teacher right now? Because it's a story. Story come. Yeah. So we are still in the birthday series, Lady Posh. If you don't know, I celebrated my birthday on the 3rd of July, and I decided to take a challenge, doing live streams every day, a 30 days challenge for this month of July, and that is why we are here. And I'm telling my story. I said my life is an open book. If you want to know, you can open and see. So in these live streams, I'm talking about myself since I was born, growing up, schooling, until now. So we are at life after high school. Oh, happy belated birthday, Dida. Thank you. Thank you so much, Lady Posh. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so right now, on my storyline, we are at life after high school. But mine is a closed book. Yours is half closed, half open. Grace. And Lady Posh, Grace in the chat is my elder sis. I thought you should know. And if you can spot Stella in the chat, is also my kid sis, my young sis. Yeah, so Grace, you're saying yours is a closed book. In a way, it's a closed book, but somehow it's an open book because my story, the beginning of my story is so connected to you. Yeah, so yours is half closed, half open because I already opened your book. Yes, Korean Chacha, my bro, my kid bro, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Korean Chacha, I hope you had a wonderful day. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the like. Maria, how about yours? Maria, is yours an open book? Is yours an open book, Maria? Can you tell your story like I do? Grace and Stella, hey, good job supporting your bro. Yes, yes, yes. I love my sisters. They are always here for me. They are always here to support me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that, Lady Posh. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. You're welcome, welcome, welcome. Korean Chacha. Yeah, so my pleasure, Lady Posh. Yeah, so I became a teacher, as I was saying, and the question was, why am I not a teacher right now? Because at this moment, Grace, Maria says, shh, you shut up. Yeah, so at this moment, I'm not a teacher. So the question is, why I'm not a teacher? I will answer that question. Unapotea kwa lesson. Who? Maria. Maria ako kwa bush anachukua notes. Maria is taking notes. I'm telling you. She's ready for the coffee. Yeah, so I became a teacher, and I can say teaching, if there's anyone here, Wanga, I know you are a teacher. If there's anyone here who is a teacher, Sis Grace, you are a teacher. Kwa nini una cram ama una record Maria? Yeah, I know Grace. Twinny. Welcome, Twinny. How are you doing? Bush but listening. Yeah, I know. Wanga, umeamua kuwe serious, eh? Sawa. Wanga, I know you are a teacher. I salute you. To all teachers. I remember, Wanga, there is that time you were complaining about this lady who was trashing on you, saying that you're a teacher, you lost your parents' money, and then now you're in the Gulf, you're a housemaid, and I was like, that lady should be mentally sick and not well upstairs, because if there are people we should salute and respect in this world, for me, I can say it's teachers. Twinny, stop violence. Twinny, what violence, Twinny? What violence? Niko sawa Grace, but kuna zile zimenipita, nitakujia Mwakenya. Wewe, hakuna Mwakenya. Right now, hakuna Mwakenya. MK Ariba babe. Twinny, stop violence. What violence? Oh, it was Ariba Babe. Unfiltered. Pako unanishtua. Nasema Ariba Babe. Okay, it's Ariba Babe. Yeah, Grace Heitu from Jerry Kimani, my twin, zote mbili Grace. There are no Mwakenyas in this. Twini Yawanga. Oh, sawa. But it was a connection with my story because I was once a teacher. In high school. I was teaching English. I was a teacher of English and literature. So, right now I'm not a teacher. My lovelies, welcome. So right now I'm not a teacher because I know Jasela, welcome. I watching your video, Dubai, your own video. Very nice, amazing person. Thank you. Welcome, Jasela. Welcome. Please give the live stream a thumbs up. Give the live stream a thumbs up. Yeah, so I was a teacher, and teaching is a very good profession, I can say, because I was once a teacher for like 2.5 years. And can say you lady, who's this? Wanga lady. You know, Wanga lady and Lady Posh. It is confusing me. Laura, I see you. So I was once a teacher, and teaching as a profession is a very nice profession. It has its own ups and downs, its challenges, but I really enjoyed. But there are so many things that made me not to be a teacher, because my dad was telling me like, okay, you can do teaching, do education, and that is why I was saying my sister Grace is a teacher in a way, because she did general agriculture and education. A general extension is agricultural extension and education. So she can be an officer in the field, but also she can be a teacher, because there's the education bit of it. So we have a teacher right there, Grace and Wanga. Salute to you guys. If you are a teacher in the chat, congratulations and salute to you, because I was once a teacher. I taught in high school, English and literature, and it's not easy. It's easy, but not easy, because as a teacher you become like a student again, because you can't go to class without like planning your lessons. So as the term begins, you have to agricultural extension and education. You are opening my book. Yeah, that's why I told you that your book is half open, half closed. There are things that I can't talk about you, unless when you become a YouTuber, you have your own YouTube channel, you can decide to open your book. But there are those parts that I can open, I will open. Yes, it's agricultural extension and education. So if you have any question concerning extension, agricultural extension, maybe in the field, Korean, I will rewatch your premiere. I forgot about it. Yeah, and Korean, I watched your Nyali video. It was really amazing. Yes, thank you for that, Twinny. Yeah, so if you have any queries, any questions about your crops, anything agriculture, even my sister Stella, how ni wana kilimo, Stella and Grace, those are extension officers, agricultural extension officers. So if you have any question concerning agriculture, your crops have this disease, that maybe what fertilizer you want to use, maybe your birds like you have your poultry have this disease, or yeah, just consult them. For now you can consult them at for free, but very soon maybe you will consult them at a fee. So use the opportunity. Use that opportunity. I want to teach Wanga, Maria, and the rest agriculture on YouTube. Yes. Yeah, so I think when Grace comes on YouTube, that's her line of that's her line. That's her profession. So if she decide to do agriculture, then you guys will be lucky to get this information for free. Yeah, so going forward, Maria, clap for me. Yeah, Maria, clap for Grace. Mm-hmm. And there's a time, Maria, you were talking about having a small garden at your place. MK, where is Belinda? Oh, okay. Maria, you are saying you want to have a small garden at your place. So obvious when you plant maybe sukuma wiki, all that stuff, and you have any question in terms of agriculture, then you can ask Grace. Paul, I think she's asleep. Jerry, yeah. So I became a teacher and I really enjoyed that time. But there were so many challenges, starting with the lesson plans. Before lesson plans, as a teacher, you have to scheme. You have to scheme your work for the entire term. So as the term begins, you have to sit down with your course book and your teacher's guide and scheme your work. You scheme your work for the entire term. So whatever you are supposed, the topics you are supposed to cover for the term, you are supposed to scheme them. So this topic you're supposed to, the objectives, all that stuff until the end. And it was a very difficult task that could take you like 2 weeks, right? And then after scheming your work, you can't go to class without doing a lesson plan. So you're supposed to plan your lesson. So if your lesson is 40 minutes, then you're supposed to plan it, like the first 5 minutes. What will I do? If it's introduction, how will you introduce the lesson? And then you go to the subject. Thanks Maria, hope you are following. Nataka upate kofi zote unigawie. Yeah. So you plan your lesson up to the conclusion. So if it's 40 minutes, then you're supposed to plan your first minute up to the last minute. You see? So for me, it was more of like, you're not a teacher, but you become like a student. And for me, it was hard. It was hard because you are supposed to do it, take it to the principal, and sometimes kwanza sasa niko na compound nataka kufanya hizo zote. Yeah, Grace will be your person to direct you on that. Yeah, so there were people who came from the ministry to like supervise, to check. So when they come, you're supposed to have your schemes of work. And then sometimes they come to the class and sit at the back. They listen to how you present yourself. So if they come, maybe they want to go to like from 3 West, they'll just storm into your class. And then they have, if they come to from 3, they have the course book. They have the course book, and when they come there, they want to see what topic you are covering. And then they'll check what time the lesson has started, what less is, yeah. They will want to check when the lesson has started. Maybe if you've covered 10 minutes of the class, of the lesson, they want to see how you are doing it at that time and the way you will finish your lesson. So it was like, this is not my thing. But the interaction with the students, it was fun because I was still very young at that time, because I finished my high school when I was I like 19 years? Yeah, I had just turned 19 years. So 19 years I'm in class teaching these people with beards, others were above my age, but I really enjoyed it because at first some of them used to joke with me. They really used to joke with me because I was so scared, like how I will go about it. And as time went by, I got used to them. Yani ulikuwa bush hiyo siku nikisema nataka kupanda mboga. I didn't see you. Watu wa bush. No, I wasn't in the bush. Mimi si wa bush. I wasn't in the bush. I was in the church that time. Yeah. So I really enjoyed like working as a teacher, going to these classes, having fun with the students. Yeah, but I was that small teacher. I was the youngest and the smallest, the tiniest teacher, I can say. So sometimes they used to joke with me because tulikuwa na majibaba kwa class. And I remember even Form 4, I used to teach Form 4, Form 3 and Form 4 because I was doing the literature part. Like the grammar part, I used to teach the junior secondary, that is Form 1 and Form 2. And then I used to take Form 3 and Form 4 through the literature part, because the set books that they were doing, they were the same books that I did in my exam. So I knew almost everything about the set books, so it was easy for me to like to like take them through like the literature part. Yeah, so I really enjoyed it. And I remember when I was teaching Form 4, there was someone who was ahead of me, but she repeated Form 3 and now she was in Form 4. And then there's someone whom we went to the same primary school, we were in the same class, and now I was there teaching him. And then most of the students in the school were from the locality, like from the village. They were my neighbors. And it got to a point like my sister Stella had to transfer from her school, Rebel Girls, and she had to come to the school that I was teaching, and my other kid sister Anne. So I was there as a teacher, but I had two of my sisters as my students. Yeah, because Stella had some problems that she couldn't stay far away from home. That's why she had to come to the neighboring, like the nearby school in the neighborhood. So I was there as her teacher when she was in Form 2. Yeah, so there's this day, let me bring this story because Stella shared it. So as I was telling you, like people used to joke with me because I was very small. Yeah, I was very small, and they think they can joke with me, and I will not do anything, you see. And then there's this time, because the principal saw that I was very close to the students, and you know, he wants me to help them, especially in terms of languages. So there was this teacher who was the head of the language department, but he wanted I think he was transferring to another school, so I was made the head of the language department. So I was forcing these people to like speak English, because it's local school in the village. So even in school you see people talking in Bejo. Bejo is like talking in our local language, that is the Giriama or the Mijikenda language in school. So I used to force them. So at some point I had to like become a bit tough, because I was that tiny boy, but because I'm a teacher, I had to become a bit tough. So being a teacher of English and literature and also the head of the languages department, I had to come with policies, and the teachers, the good thing is that the other teachers also really helped me like to push. So whenever someone is found maybe speaking in their own local vernacular or mother tongue, yeah, there were so many things that we used to do, like to make them like do what they're supposed to do. Yeah, so I started becoming tough to the students. And there's this day, my sister Stella was in my class, Form 2 class, and there was there's something that they had done, Stella and her friends, or Stella and her girlfriends in class. So the issue was reported to me. I was not on duty that time, but the person who was involved, there's a guy who went to their class, and he was a prefect. In charge of the was it kitchen, something like that. But they didn't like him. And he went to their class. And when he was coming out, they booed. You know how to boo? They booed this guy. So he really felt bad. He wanted to like punish them. But he decided to come because there was my sister in the group. And it's kind of like it was a fix, because he wanted to see how I will react. So I was like, there's a teacher on duty, there's a class teacher, but this guy has decided to come straight to me and give me the complaint. So I was like, okay, because this matter has been brought to me, I decided to take it. And I went to the class, I asked questions, and they were like, Tiwari, welcome province, I see you. Welcome, welcome, brother. Yeah, I know you've been here. I saw you, but thank you for coming. Yeah, so I went there, I asked them, and for them, they thought I was joking because now one of them is my sister Stella, and the rest were just neighbors. We went to the same school when I was in class 8. I think they were in class 4. Is it? Yeah, they were in class 4 or class 3, thereabout. So they knew me, and we were in the same neighborhood, the same village. So they were like, oh, Dida hatafanya kitu, Dida will not do anything. So I decided to be tough and to even show the rest of the school that I'm a serious teacher. You know, I don't care about if you are my sister or you are my neighbor or we are going to the same church or any other thing. So when I realized that they are the ones who made the mistake, I made them kneel down in front, like outside the class for 4 hours, because I was telling them to tell me the truth, but they were like lying, like they were saying the guy is the one who caused the problem, all that stuff, anapenda kuonekana huyo, blah blah blah, all that. I said, if you won't tell me the truth, then you are going to kneel down outside this class until you tell me the truth. And as you kneel down, oh no, yes. And as you kneel down, I don't want you to put like shoes on your knees. You have to kneel down on the floor. And I gave them full scarves. So during that time, I had MK Tap Tap. Henry Bestline, welcome my brother. How are you doing? Thank you for coming. Tap 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 tap. Lady Posh, you're saying, oh no. So that time, I had been in their class before this guy came. I was teaching them, what was it? Letter writing, like how to write an official letter. Dida, hey, Bev Artist Kitchen, how are you doing? Thank you for coming. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Blessings to you for coming. Jerry, I see you. Henry. Okay, yeah, so my last lesson in their class was how to write an official letter, and we did several types of official letters, and one of them was an apology letter. Okay, so I had given them an assignment to write an application letter applying for a job, and then to write an apology letter apologizing for missing classes. So those are the 2 assignments that I had given them. So and then boom, they had done a mistake. So when they were outside there, I gave them I took a ream of full scarves, like the ones you write letters single lined. I gave them each a bunch of the full scarves, and I made them write apology letters. Maria M, hi guys, welcome Maria M. How are you doing? Thank you for coming. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Maria, Unfiltered Maria, I see you. Yeah, so I gave them these full scarves. I made them write letters, and they were like, some of them decided to start writing, and I told them to write until they finish those papers. And the other classes were watching. They're like, oh, so Dida is punishing her sister. Yeah. So from that day, I gained some respect from the other students, and also, you know, like, okay, let me finish this story. So I told them to write the letters, and they should not put the full scarves down, like on their hands as they kneel down. They are not supposed to support themselves with their hands. So they were supposed to write the letters, like you put your Maria's Mambo from Henry Wanga, I see you. Yeah, so they were supposed to hold like the full scarf on the hand and write the letters. So until when I will tell them to move. So they started writing, but there's this one girl who thought it was a joke and was like, I'm not writing, I'm not writing. And they thought it was a joke. Yeah, so I made them stay there until when they started crying. Actually, they started crying like they started telling me the truth. Like, it's so and so who started it, and then we joined. So sorry, we are the ones who did that. So I decided like to release them one by one at a time, until the last person who was like, I will not write, decided also to like ask for apology and also write the letters. So they found themselves kneeling down for 4 hours. And the good thing is that the principal was there telling me, Dita, go ahead, you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. So I got that support from the teachers. And from there, they use, they were not joking with me anymore. Okay, there's that aspect, like I was so friendly with the students, but when I mean business, they knew that Dida means business. Yeah, so that was the story that Stella was trying to like put across in the chat. And then part of the challenges is that I was young, and apart from the schemes of work and lesson plans, it was a mixed school, boys and girls, a mixed day school. So there were these girls, pretty girls, and they were young, some of my age, some above my age, some below my age. And you see, you're going to a class, you're going to teach, but some of them, they are saying, oh, this teacher can be a good boyfriend to me. Yeah, so I used to see that, but I could ignore it. But there's this class, I think it was Form 3 by then. I had a book that I was writing, like the notes, literature notes. I was giving them the literature notes, like to copy, all that stuff. Some of the notes I came with them from high school, that I used in high school. So my book used to go around, like people used to like copy the notes. And there are these girls who one time, they started fighting because of the book. The book that I was using, that had the literature notes. But little did I know, it was not the book, it was me that they were fighting for. Me, I'm just there. I'm going to the class, teaching, having fun with the students, but someone is there like, Dida can be a good boyfriend for me. And I don't know what happened or what they said, but it got to a point, those two girls, they started fighting. They were fighting because of the book, but I came to realize it was because of me. And I was like, no, I can't date a student, especially in my school. And also the fact that they've done this, because we had 2 streams. I decided to go to the deputy head teacher, who was the disciplinary mistress, and I told her that I'm not going to teach that class anymore. And many students wanted me to teach to teach in their classes, because they really like me. There's this thing that students normally do, like they want to compare, like how teacher A teaches and how teacher B teaches, and then they compare. Then they get to a point like, oh, teacher A is good than teacher B. So that's what they did during my time. They were like, oh, teacher A is not good, but teacher B, I was that teacher B. Oh, teacher B is good. So the class that had teacher A, they used to complain, like they wanted teacher B, because the other class that I was teaching, they were like, we want teacher B. So it got to a point, like if it was like Form 2, then I had to teach all the streams, both streams. So this class was Form 3, and I told the teacher that I won't teach that class anymore. So I was going to teach the other stream, but this stream had to be to get another teacher. So the other students started complaining, blah blah blah, but I was serious and I meant it. yeah, so I saw like those were the challenges that made me like I can't be a teacher, because now you are there, you have to go through all that. Sometimes you're in the class, you're trying to teach, but there's someone there at the middle or at the back, a beautiful girl trying to wink, trying to wink at you. Or maybe sometimes they come to the staff room, they try to ask questions, but you can see, yeah, you can see the way the motive behind coming to you. Yeah, and that is why I really argued a lot with my dad back and forth, like, you have to do education, you be a teacher. And I was like, no, no, no. And that is why I am not a teacher. So I stayed there for like 2 years, 2.5 years or 2 years, before I got a calling to join Mount Kenya University School of Law. Yeah, so that is my small story of my first job as a teacher of English and literature. Please like the live stream. Like the live stream, guys. We are at 1 hour 31 minutes. We'll end very soon. We're going to end, and then we'll proceed with the story probably tomorrow, because the birthday series continues. So Twinny, I see you. Maria M says Henry Poa. Grace, I see you. Unfiltered Maria, I hope you're still there with your notebook. Grace, thank you for the love hearts. Lady Posh, nice story. Thank you, Lady Posh. Thank you, Lady Posh. So we still have like 30 minutes, because I normally do my live stream only 2 hours. So I think I can connect another story on top of that before I end the teaching stuff. So I remember when I got my calling letter to join the university, I had a class that I was a class teacher. That was form 3 by that time. Apart from making your sister kneel for hours. Nice story. Apart from making your sister kneel. Yeah. And by the way, Lady Posh, I remember from that time, when I did that, I was having a motorbike. So from home, I used to carry my 2 sisters to work, and for them, they were going to school. So whenever during the time when we were going home, I used to carry them. Sometimes they could just want to like walk with their friends, and then it got to a point. My dad had this small old car. It was Suzuki Alto. You know, right now we have the Suzuki Altos, but that was is the same vehicle, but the model was different. So my dad had that small blue old Suzuki Alto. So because I had these 2 sisters, and sometimes the motorbike was not in good condition, because we bought it as a second hand. My dad had a Vespa, that is a scooter. Sometimes he used that to go to work. So because I had the 2 sisters, my dad gave me that vehicle to like use to go to work. Because Suzuki Alto, I think it has 3 pistons. Like a motorbike has 2. Is it 2 pistons? Yeah, the 2 pistons. But this Suzuki Alto has 2 pistons, or three pistons, or 3 strokes. So it uses very little gas or petrol. So I could afford, to use it to work. So that way it will be easy for me to carry my 2 sisters along with me. And also there's this other teacher who was my neighbor. So it was easy like to use it to go to work. So it was a distance from the school back to, from home to school. And during that time when I punished my sister, akajam akasema, I'm not boarding. I'm not boarding. I'm not coming with you. Just go alone. So she walked from school to home. So when she got home, she was really, really angry with me. And because I was the brother, when we were home, I was the brother. But when I go to school, I was a teacher. Because at first they couldn't differentiate between home and school. Sometimes we're in school and they want to behave like we are at home. They want to call, I have a nickname. He's in Zandani sasa. He's in Zandani Shehe. Yeah, starting this story, starting this birthday series, I told you that I have how many names? 3 names. Herbert, which is my baptismal name, then Dida, that's my tribal name, and then Baraka. Baraka, that's my given name, like Jina la Wakunga. But growing up, there are people who used to call me Baraka, Baraka Safari. But at home, especially my dad and mom, they used to call me Daddy, 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 Daddy. To a point, even my siblings, they were calling me Daddy. Up to date, there are others who are calling me Daddy. You see, even my neighbors, those whom we went to church together, growing up, they used to call me either Baraka or Daddy. So these 2 sisters of mine, we are in school. They're supposed to know that I'm their teacher in school, but they can't differentiate between school and home. So you'll find someone coming, hey, Daddy. You see, they're calling me Daddy, like my home nickname. Eti Daddy, kuna hivi na hivi. They are talking in my language. I will tell them, no, we are in school. I'm not Daddy, and you're not talking in my language. You're not speaking in my language. You use English. So I was a bit tough on them. They know. So during this particular day, when I went home, when are you the firstborn? You sound like deputy father. I'm the secondborn. Grace Marco on the chat is our firstborn. Grace Marco in the chat is our firstborn. Yeah. Yeah, in some way I became the deputy parent, yeah, because now I'm in school, they're in school, I'm at work, yeah, as a teacher, but now I have to look over them because they're my sisters, and I need to make sure that they're like doing the right thing. So I couldn't entertain them like coming to me, calling my home nickname Daddy, and then they're whispering on my ear in my language, and I'm there as a teacher, as their teacher of English and literature, and also I doubled up as a teacher of English and literature and also the head of languages department. See, that's why I was a bit tough on them, because I wanted them to be to be examples, to lead as examples. Like if I tell guys like to do ABCD, for them they will start doing it as my sisters. So what's up, Floku? Welcome, my brother. How are you doing, guys? Floku is my amazing brother from Botswana. Welcome, Floku. Thank you for coming. What's up, brother? Yeah. So when we got home, they're supposed to cook, because in the village or in the African setup, we don't have like maybe housemaids or house helps. I know growing up when we were young, when Stella was a kid, when Stella was born, we used to have a housemaid at home. Yeah, mom had to get, or my parents had to get a housemaid. So the housemaid came there when she was very young. Stella was the baby, and she grew up there until she was married by my cousin. Yeah, so when she was married, we didn't get another house help. So I used to go to work. Stella and Anne, they used to go to school, but in the evening they used to do their part, like they had to like cook, and sometimes even during weekends they used to clean my clothes because I was busy. Sometimes I used to go to maybe we have like seminars, or we have like meetings, or we have Saturday classes that I would attend for the Form 3s and Form 4s. So at some point they had to clean my clothes. So my sister was really angry with me because now I have punished her in school. She has decided she won't board the vehicle. She walked on foot until home. And then when she got home, she was still mad on me. That weekend, she didn't clean my clothes. She didn't clean my clothes, but I didn't say anything. I think she adjusted and she knew that, oh, that is school. Yeah, and that is how it was. And when I was leaving the school, when I got my calling letter, I had this class. It was Form 3 by then. I really liked them and they liked me. So they decided, oh, teacher, now that you are going to the uni, can we organize for an academic trip? This is another funny story. This is another funny story. Can we organize for an academic trip? I said, yeah, we can organize for an academic trip so that we can say bye to you. I said, okay. So in this school we didn't have a school bus, so they had to contribute for the money. So we had to source a bus from another school, and then we see how much they will contribute, enough for the transportation, like to pay for the bus, fuel, driver, and also the entry fee to the places that we wanted to visit. This is another story, a very fun story that Grace knows also. Yeah, so I started collecting the money, but during that time in school, the principal and the accountant were something. Huh? There was something, and parents used to complain a lot about how the school was being run by the principal, and there was misappropriation of funds, all that stuff. And there's nothing, parents could complain, come to the these meetings, complain, but nothing was done. So when I was leaving, there was a strike. There was a strike, but the students really listened to me. There's a time they organized a small strike. They didn't want to go to class. They went to the football pitch, and they didn't want to talk to any teacher. But when I decided to go there to talk to them, they listened to me. How are you? How are you? I'm great. Okay. Yeah, so they decided to listen to me. I talked to them, I convinced them, and they decided to go to class. And everyone was shocked, like, Dida, what did you tell them? Yeah, but I was just being me because I was young. I think they really felt like I was one of them. And I told them, like, I just came from high school, and I know we've had these things, and I told them my story about how we had the strike, the consequences that we had, to a point where many people didn't go back to school. They didn't go back to school because you had to clear all your school fees. If you had fees arrears, you had to clear your school fees, and some of them couldn't afford to pay. They had very big fees arrears. Yeah, so I explained to them the consequences of what they want to do, and also ways in which they can channel their grievances, the right channels they can air their grievances. And they understood that, and they went back to class. Yeah, so it was during that time when I was about to leave the school. I organized for the trip, and now the principal, because now it was like the principal and the accountant were in one team, and then the teachers, some of the teachers were supporting the students, because even the teachers were being affected in terms of salaries, in terms of if there were like academic trips or games. There were allowances that the teachers were supposed to be given, they were not being given. So many things were revolving around that scandal. So because I convinced the students to go back to class, so the head teacher was like, no, he didn't feel good about me. But it was during the time when I was almost leaving. But there was this thing, like, okay, let me not say that. Yeah, but I organized for the trip. I collected money. and then I was supposed to do pre-visit for the places that I was supposed to, like, we were supposed to visit. So I had this motorbike. Sometimes I was using the vehicle, the Suzuki Alto, my father's car. Sometimes I was using the motorbike. So when I was doing the pre-visit, I was supposed to do pre-visits on the 1st of April 2014. Yeah. So I took my motorbike from the village to Kilifi, and I wanted to leave the motorbike at my sister's place, and then I proceed to Mombasa to visit the places I wanted to visit. I paid the money we are supposed to pay, ready for the trip. Remember, it was the 1st of April. That is a Fool's Day. So I took my motorbike. It was in the evening, and then I went to Kilifi. I had the money, but the money was split into two. I don't know what happened, but I lost part of the money that I was supposed to go and pay to these sites. And the chunk of money that I lost, it was 38,000 Kenya shillings. If you know, you know. I was an untrained teacher. My salary was very small because I started with 9,000 Kenya shillings. Then I got, they added to 10,000. Then when I was leaving, I think my salary was 12,000 Kenya shillings. Yeah. That's how much I was being paid as for my first job. So losing 38,000 Kenya shillings, it was not simple. Like, I was like, okay, I lost the money. I don't know where I'll get the money. Though I had little savings, but it was not enough to, like, recover that money. So I went to my sister's place. I left the motorbike, and then I took a matatu to Mombasa. But before I crossed Kilifi Bridge, those who know Kilifi, I decided to confirm if I have the money. But when I checked, I didn't see the other part of the money. I was like, I called my sister. Sis, can you check in the motorbike, because the motorbike had like side pockets that I could place some stuff. Could you check if maybe I've placed some money, or in the bedroom that I went to change, if you'll see money over there? My sister told me no. I was like, really? I called mom. I told mom to check in my room. Mary, I see you. Yeah, so I called mom back home in the village to check in my bedroom to see if maybe I left the money on the bed or on the table or in my suitcase. Mom checked everywhere, and then it was like, no, there's no money here. So I decided to get out of the matatu, take a motorbike to my sister's place, and take my motorbike now to go back to the village. And it's a distance of like 40 minutes. 40 minutes, that's around 35 kilometers. And it was in the evening. And from Kilifi to my home area, there's this famous forest called Arabuko Sokoke Forest. There are elephants in there. There are all sorts of animals. So this road passes cuts across the forest. So I decided to go back at night. So I was riding the motorbike by checking down to see if maybe I'll see that paper bag which has the money. Oh my God, I was crying. Like, God, I want to get that money, because if I don't get that money, it's not my money, it's for the students. And I don't have money enough to recover that. And the following day, which was 1st of April, I was supposed to do a pre-visit. I had made calls, we made letters, made calls, and made confirmations that they were expecting me there. So that I can do the payments. I was like, God, why? So I went back to my room, checked everywhere. There was no money, and I was like, I can't sleep in the village. I have to go back to Kilifi, and I go to Mombasa, because the following day I have to visit these places, and I don't have the money. So remember, as I was going to Mombasa, my girlfriend now, remember we dated in high school, But now we were out of high school, but we were still dating. Though we had all those ups and downs, but we were still together. She was in Mombasa. I had already told her that I'm coming, I'm going to this place and this place. So she was expecting that I will be. I cried too. Yes, I was expecting that. She was expecting that when I get to Mtwapa, I will see her for a bit, maybe like 20 minutes, and then I proceed to where I was supposed to sleep at my cousin's place. So when I told her that I'm not coming, I'm going back to the village, she asked me why. I said I lost money, some money. Some money. How much? I was like, that 8,000 Kenya shilling. She was like, no, you are joking. I said, no, I'm not joking. At first, when I called my sister also, she thought I was joking because it was 1st of April, which was Fool's Day, but it was in the evening. She was like, acha ujinga wewe. She was like, acha ujinga, Fool's Day imeisha. Like, stop being stupid. The Fool's Day is over. Why are you lying to me? Because it's now 5 p.m. I was like, I'm serious, I don't have the money. And my sister was laughing. I really felt bad. And then when I called my girlfriend also, by then, she was like, so you're not coming? I said, yeah, I'm going back home. She was like, stop lying, Fool's Day is over. Why are you lying to me? Because I'm here, because she was not allowed like to go out alone late hours. So she was expecting me to be there maybe at around 6, so that we can meet like for like 20 minutes and then I proceed and she goes back home. So it's kind of, I was confusing her because now she had already planned. I guess she didn't ask for permission. Maybe she hooked a story, something like that. Yeah, so I told her, then call my sister and ask her. So she called my sister. My sister was also 50-50, like she didn't believe what I was telling her. So when my sister saw me back at her place, then she realized, this story, kumbe hii story ni ukweli, this story is true. So I took my motorbike. My sister is checking everywhere. I went back home to the village, and then when I was coming back, I called my girlfriend. I said I didn't find the money, and I'm coming back to my sister's place. I leave the motorbike, and I'm coming to Mombasa. He was like, so are you crossing that forest all alone at night with all those elephants? And you know, the elephants that we have in Arabuko Sokoke forest, they are the black elephants. Yeah? They can kill you. It's not like the ones that we have in Tsavo that you can go very close to them. No. Yeah? But that time I didn't think about elephants or what animal. What I knew is just I have to go to Kilifi and I have to sleep in Mombasa. Yeah. So I got to Kilifi safe. I left the motorbike and I went to Mombasa at around 9 p.m. close to 10 p.m. I don't remember the exact time, but I know it was close to 10 p.m. So I guess this time around, my girlfriend had talked to her mom and she had been allowed to come and wait for me. So when I met my girlfriend, like she was waiting for me over there, and then she just wanted to know what happened. Korean Chacha, I see you, my brother. Jerry Kimani, thank you for the love hearts. Yeah, Grace, stop laughing. Yeah, so she was there. She wants to know more about what happened. Yes, and I was there explaining, but I was not myself. I was so down. And then when we were parting ways, she was like, okay, take this. You see where it will help you. So she gave me, I knew it's money, but I didn't check how much it was. I just took it, put in my pocket, and took a matatu to Bombolulu, that is in Mombasa, to sleep. And then the following day, I just head to where I was supposed to go. But my sister had already talked to her husband, And the following day morning, I received a message from my brother-in-law saying, just come to my place of work. I have something small for you, and then you see where it will help you. So I checked the money that my girlfriend gave me. It was 7,000 Kenya shillings. Remember, we were out of school. She didn't have a job. For me, I was having a job as a teacher, but for her, she was helping her mom at her grocery shop. But you know, maybe she had her own savings, I didn't know, or I didn't know where she got that money. But I was shocked. She gave me 7,000 Kenya shillings. I went to my brother-in-law. He gave me 10,000 Kenya shillings. My mom sent me 10,000 Kenya shillings. That is my mom and my dad. That was already 27,000 Kenya shillings. And I had my small savings. So I was like, wow. So I got the money. I went to the places I was supposed to go. I went to pay, and the rest was history. So we went for the trip, and I left the school. I joined the university. So that was my my story at the place that I worked at my first job. So we are at 1 hour 55 minutes. 5 minutes to go. We are almost ending. So tomorrow we'll start from there now, because now I've left this high school as a teacher, because I was a teacher of English and literature. Now I've left this school, this high school. Now I'm going to join the university. So tomorrow the story will be campus life. Laura's secret, you're still here. So tomorrow will be campus life, or joining campus. Okay? Unfiltered Maria, I hope now you have like, how many pages do you have for your notes? Campus life. Are we together? Guys, right now I'm telling this story. You see this story about the money. Right now I can tell it like as I laugh, but during that time, man, it wasn't easy, because there was a story behind that, because the people we are fighting with, let's say the principal and the accountant, kumbe unakumbuka haya yote mama. Yeah, mom, you're here. Yeah, ninakumbuka, record imejaa. Mom, how are you doing? How was your day? Thank you for coming. Mom. Yeah, I'm good with memories. Na hiyo kitu ilinisumbua sana. I don't want to share more why that money was lost, because the money got lost mysteriously. I can't explain up to date. It is said kuna watu wenye they were behind that, Mamake Baraka. Yeah, it said there were people who are behind that because of, yeah, but hiyo ni story, hizo ni za ndani. I can't share that, but the money got lost mysteriously, because I know I had placed the money. Mom, you see, my mom is saying I'm okay, Kadadi. That's how they used to call me, and that's how even my sisters wanted to call me in school when I was a teacher, Kadadi or Daddy. Yeah, thank you for coming, mom. Thank you for coming. Wait, Maria, nakuonea mbali wewe, Maria. Don't call me Kadadi. Yeah, Kadadi is that Kadadi. The name is Daddy. Okay, because mom used to call me daddy. You know. If you know, you know. Even you, Maria, you have your baby Kai, yeah. You obviously call her daddy. Yeah. So I was that person. I was that kid raised with that name, daddy, because of my dad and my mom, but also my siblings picked it. Bishop Daddy. Maria. So I grew up knowing that people calling me daddy.
Daddy or Baraka. But there is another cousin who came to stay at our place at home, and he was going to this school that I was teaching. But when he was there, I was in high school. I think he was a class ahead of me. So my immediate young sister, her name is Pendo. Okay, my immediate young sister, her name is Pendo. Not even my immediate young sister. I think it's our last born. I think our last born. Either our last born or our second last. This cousin of mine, his name is Sammy. But our kid sis couldn't say Sammy, was calling him Kapami. Okay? Beloved daddy, big boss mwenyewe. Yeah. Yeah, so this kid sis used to call our cousin Kapami, like instead of Sammy. So because Sammy was being called Kapami, that's the name that we also started calling him. Now they changed my name from Daddy to Kadadi. So like my mom started calling me Kadadi, but the name is Daddy. So Maria, don't call me Bishop Kadadi. That's Bishop Daddy, okay? Yeah, so that's the name I grew up with, Daddy or Baraka. Yeah, so mom is here saying, so you still remember all that? Yes, I remember. I remember because that time, because the money got lost mysteriously, I really felt bad, and I was like, so when some of my savings mwenyewe nilikuwa nimepanga, when I go to the uni niende nikarereshe, I'm going there like a big boss, I have my money that I worked for by myself, lakini sasa I had to use that money, to pay for the money that was lost, na nikaenda huko kama yule kale ka school boy, getting pocket money from my dad. But it is what it is. So I still remember all that, mom. And I'm just here to you see Grace is taking me back to when I was like how many years, Grace? Like 4 years or 3 years. Grace has said something here. Beloved daddy, big boss mwenyewe. Yeah, you know me, I grew up as a big boss. It's only that I'm not at home, but one of these fine days I will share my pictures growing up. I think Maku ni mchokozi. Yes, Maku ni mchokozi. And by the way, Maku unanichokoza, and you don't know. I have one picture. There's a photo that I have. I just took a picture of it in my phone. The one that mom was seated with Pendo, kid sis Pendo, young. I was there with my cup, obey the big boss, obey the boss. And then you are there like biting your fingers. I will open your book. Don't joke with me. Mama namwondokea hata nilale. Mama namwondokea hata nilale. Yeah, so guys, that was my story. So Gracia was trying to take me back to when I was like 4 years, 3 years or 4 years. I was this tunasema kitipwatipwa. I was like a big boy. I was on my jeans, my pair of nice shoes, my pair of polo shirt, and then I had my polo shirt, and I had this cap. It is a famous cap. It was written, "Obey the boss." Is it "Obey the boss" or "I am the boss"? Something like that. Obey the boss. Yeah, obey the boss. And I used to behave like a boss. If you see my photos, my pictures of my childhood, I was a boss. I used to, behave like a boss. Yeah, so that's me. That's my story at my first job as a untrained teacher of English and literature. So tomorrow I'm going to share my life in the uni or campus life. My life is an open book. As I said, and I'm still saying it, that's why you are hearing all this. That's why you are hearing all this. But having said this about my first job, salute to all teachers. Mom is a teacher. My mom is a teacher. I've said Grace is a teacher. Wanga lady is a teacher. Yeah. Salute to you guys. Teaching is a calling. Teaching is a calling. And I think even during that time when we were talking about that lady who was scolding Wanga, I think mom was there and mom gave her own share of wisdom also. Yeah, teaching is a calling. So having said that, I think we are good to go unless hiyo picha ikuje. Na ikikuja Maria, I will cut myself out. Mtaona Grace. Nitajikata, mtaona Grace. Mtaona Grace, mtaona Grace. Yeah, so guys, having said that, I think we've come to the end of this live stream. Thank you so much for being here with me for 2 hours and 5 minutes. I really appreciate your support. May God bless you so much. I want to set a raid here. I want to set a raid. So could you please help me, Maria, could you please help me where you want us to go? Where do you want us to go? You can suggest a place that you want us to go. You can suggest a place that you want us to go. Please, Maria. Maria, Grace. Who else is in the chat? Laura. Laura, I know you are busy, but could you please check who is live that you want us to raid? We go support them. And guys, I will really request, sometimes we set this raid, and some of us, we just go there and say, did a raid for a minute, and then you disappear. I will really, hi, hello, funny man, Dex, Suksma Deck, hello, welcome. Please give the live stream a thumbs up, my new friend. Yeah, so I would really request that, oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you so much for those who have joined the family. I was at 1.294, and now I'm at 1.301. So the channel is growing. Yeah, mine is growing slowly because I'm not running for the bananas, but the live streams are giving me like organic bananas, and we are growing. Let's grow in WH, but also grow in the subscriber count. So thank you so much if you're there and you've joined the family. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Where are you watching me from? Where are you watching me from, my friend, my new friend? And I hope you've connected to this channel. Have you subscribed to the channel? Please, if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. All right. So, Laura, Grace, Maria, where do you want us to go? Dida sijui wewe. Angalia mtu wako. Sawa. Sawa, Maria. Sawa. Let me see who is live. Christine, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Deck. Okay, Deck, where are you watching me from? Please. Where are you watching me from? I want to know where you are watching me from, my friend. Me, I am a Kenyan. And the channel name is my real name. That's my name, Dida Safari. Feel much welcomed here. Okay, who do I see here? Who is here? Okay. Ashley, Janelle, Susan. so many people are live. So many. But most of them are silent. Um, who will help me confirm? I see Lady Posh. Lady Posh here. I haven't traded Lady Posh, and Lady Posh has been here. Lady Posh has been here. Who can naona Goga ako live? Yeah, nimeona, but that's a silent live stream, and we already raided Goga, so I think you guys, you've given me the power to choose today. I normally, but silent, yes. I normally, please check, Lady Posh. Lady Posh, is that silent or? We have so many people who are live today, but when I check, many people are silent. I see the gem circle, soothing dark, taking a bath. That's a silent. And then Christian Dong live streaming tonight. That's a silent. Who else? I see Goga relaxing koi fish meditation with the silent. Wow, people are enjoying silent live streams, eh? Who is confirming but silent? Maria, please confirm. Grace, please confirm. Helena Koya is also live. Enjoy best of monkey moments. That's a silent. Little dark singing anywhere, anytime. JD. That's silent. Oh my God! Everyone is doing a silent. Oh. What about Joyce W official? Maria. Joyce. Please check between Joyce W official and Christine Doe. Christine Doe is my mom's namesake. I think Joyce is live. Let's cook chapati, roti, and monda. I think let's raid. Yeah, we are raiding. But Dek, you've refused to tell me where you're watching me from. And the way you are saying let's raid, you are one of us. You are one of us. I can see the handwriting. Because if it's a new person, new people don't know raid. You, Canada, for real? Okay. But you look like you're one of us here. Dick. Okay, thank you for coming. Let Posh is silent, huh? So, have you confirmed? Yeah, I've seen Liz Nasra. But I'm trying to get someone. I'm one of all. Okay. Sis Grace, I was looking for someone who I haven't traded. At least we give them a smile. Like the way we raided Cine's reality yesterday. You see how she danced? Yeah, so Korean Church, I see you, brother. I see you. Okay. No one is checking. Let me check very fast, man. Read out the names for raid. Yeah, that's what we are looking right now. Oh, she's there. So, okay, guys. She's there. So I know I can see only one in the chat. See, the rest have already gone. 2, I see 2, but still I will raid. Even if we are only 2, we are going to raid. So when we go there, that's the command, did raid as always, and we are going to Joyce W official. That's where we are going. So those 2 million people in the house, thank you so much. Now 4 million people in the house. So thank you so much for being here. May God see you through. May God be with you. Answer all the desires of your hearts. And we meet here tomorrow. We continue our story. So thank you and bye-bye. Let's go support our sister Joyce W official. Okay, bye. See you.